Aloha everyone, welcome back to another Face to Face. This week we're joined by one of the best defensive players on our football team. He wears number 53 on his chest. It's Darius Muasau. Thank you so much for joining us.
No problem.
You guys had a very exciting game this past weekend. Congratulations on your first home win for this season. But you guys also have been through a lot, honestly. You've had an odd off season and not really a preseason, but you guys also had a new leadership and a new system. So and with a couple games under your belt so far, how's it been just adapting and how do you think this team has been just embracing this new norm?
It's kind of hard to embrace for times like this, unpredicted times. But when you have leaders like Eugene Ford and KB, and also Chevin Cordero and Bam on the other side of the ball, it makes it whole lot easier. They're just there to push us every day and just making sure that we're dialed in every week. Mm-hmm. And also with our whole new coaching staff, as everyone knows, it's just they're pushing us hard every day and just making sure that we're getting better each and every day. And just also just creating bonds with our teammates and with our coaches, of course, because there's a whole lot of new faces on the team, and just being able to create the relationships that we have makes it a whole lot easier.
Mm-hmm. You guys had a great run last season, and actually you were such an impact to the team, especially as a freshman, which doesn't really happen a lot. You played in every game, and now this season, so far, you're our leading tackler. And so being a leader and only a sophomore, what's that role like for you?
Well, it's not really much of me. I like to think of it as us as a whole defense. I would like to say it's most of our D-line making the plays. They're making a whole for us as linebackers to make plays on the ball. With you got Justice Levi, you got Panay Pavihi, and Blessman Ta'ala up in the middle. You got really good ball players up there, and they're well coached by Coach Phillips. And then also when you got awesome playmakers like KB and Quentin Frazier, and also Kai Conashiro on the back end and the secondary, it just takes a load off of our shoulders, and being able for us to make plays on the ball makes it a lot easier.
Yeah, before you talked about having a good relationship with your coach, your whole coaching staff, Todd Graham has talked very highly of you on many occasions, and him coming here in his first year here at UH, he's really boosted you and talked about how you could be one of the best players he's ever coached. What does that mean to you?
Words like that coming from an amazing coach like Coach Graham, it really means to me, but I don't really let it get to me because, every week I just have to come in with the same mindset and just being able to prove myself every day and just being the best player that I can be for the team. It means more.
Yeah, and you talked about being humble. I mean, you're very humble, and just that teamwork, and I feel like that comes kind of from the dynamic of your family. There's 6 of you boys. You're the second oldest. So having 5 other boy siblings, what's that like growing up, and how has that helped you just be the leader, but also have that team mindset?
Now that I think of it, it really was a blessing just being able to have 5 brothers in the same household, being raised by my parents. They really implemented standards for us to reach, and just life skills that they've implemented into us and that I use till this day. And I feel like I learned the definition of brotherhood at a young age because just growing up with 5 brothers, it was a crazy childhood that I lived, but it was one to remember, and I really treasure it till this day.
Looking forward, you have a huge game coming up this weekend. You're playing number 1 in Mountain West, San Diego State. Yes, this week is huge, but how do you prepare for any game really, and just getting that mindset and the energy to go?
Usually I just stay in my hotel room. We're usually in a hotel before our game. I just like to sit in bed and just watch film of our opponent of the week. So this week is SDSU, and everyone knows that they're a heavy running team. So I'll just be looking at like what formations do they run, what plays come out of each formation, and things like that. And sometimes I just listen to some music to just ease my mind before the game.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, just a lot of stretching, just to get my body loose before the game.
Well, we can't wait to watch the game this Saturday. Best of luck.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Of course. Well, everyone, be sure to catch the game this Saturday, November 14th at 11 a.m. Hawaii Standard Time. It's going to be a good one. And until then, I'm Keeling Fukushima. That was Darius Muasau, and this has been Face to Face. Please don't forget to comment down below whose face you'd want to see next. And while you're there, like and subscribe. Go Bows!